move on. We're gonna see why. We're gonna see what the future holds for some of these kids. Julio Foolio, convicted killer, is a woman, and she's 21, 22 years old. I'm gonna let Ken give backstory on this, and then we'll start getting into her case.
Man, they part of the Jacksonville drill scene. Julio Foolio, him and Ace Youngin, it was going back and forth. They got a lot of. They are the ones that be smoking on their dead ops, right? So they got it in. So Julio Foolio got his foot shot off. Just some real nigga shit. But Julio Foolio got his foot shot off, and by Ace the Youngin's crew, and I guess he got caught up, and they laid on him, and the girl was involved. The dude is in jail, and the girl, she got caught up in their stuff, and I think she got sentenced to some football numbers.
Yeah, big numbers. I'm going to play the clip that really delves a little bit more into it, and then we'll break it down. There's some clips to play to show everybody about what happened, but her case was big news last week. Let's watch.
We come on the air tonight. Within the last hour, a jury in Tampa found Alicia Andrews guilty of manslaughter in the deadly shooting of Jacksonville rapper Julio Foolio. The jury reached the verdict after spending hours deliberating tonight. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Chris Hurst is live at the Hillsborough County Courthouse tonight. And Chris, the jury handed down the lesser charge.
Yeah, that's right, Dave. Alicia Andrews had been charged with first-degree murder, but the jury had the option of convicting her of a lesser offense still related to the homicide of Julio Foolio. They did that, convicting her of manslaughter, finding her not guilty of conspiracy to kill Julio Foolio. The verdict was announced at about 10:30, so just about a half an hour ago. The jury deliberated for about 4 hours. The judge asked them around the 10 o'clock hour, do you want to stay and keep going, or maybe come back someday next week and continue deliberations? They all said they wanted to go back, get this figured out, get this finished, and we do have this verdict in the first of what will be many cases in the murder of Julio Foolio. It comes after Alicia Andrews testified this morning. There were closing arguments this afternoon. Now, during closing arguments, prosecutors told the jury Andrews helped plan the trip from Jacksonville to Tampa with her co-defendants, and she helped them stalk and hunt down Julio Foolio. They also pointed to her interview with police, saying she lied and covered for her boyfriend, one of the accused gunmen. The defense contended she had no idea about the plan, and Andrews testified she was, and still is, scared of her boyfriend and the ongoing gang war at the root of the murder. In the end, the jury made its decision.
We, the jury, find as follows as to count 1. The defendant is guilty of manslaughter, a lesser included offense.
Now, the judge has sent a date for sentencing for December 8th. As we've said before, Andrews is just one of...
So she hasn't been sentenced yet, one of 5 co-conspirators for this. Doc, was justice served, or do you think that this was unfair?
Oh, nah, hell nah, justice wasn't served. She won. I think a max sentence is 25 years for her for manslaughter in Florida. I think a max sentence is 25 years versus first degree. It said that she rented the Airbnb that they stayed at. They got videos of them bringing in suitcases full of guns, all automatic weapons. She drove the spot car. She's in the car that drives past, spots him. Apparently, I mean, I know how it goes. She spotted him. She called him. Hey, he in the passenger seat. All them boys come up. They hitting at the car. They kill him. I mean, she involved. She went with commit murder. What she thought they was doing. She didn't think they was going to go do nothing else. I mean, she know what was going on, so she knew what the business was. But I mean, that's a win for her though. So like, a max of 25 years. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think justice served if you Julio Foolio. I think she was gonna be found guilty of something, but I don't think his mama gonna be too happy with it.
Yeah, I know someone that knows his mom. We tried to get her to do an interview. Maybe she'll come and do it. She wanted. And I was like, no, we're not paying you, bro.
What would he was a shooter? So what would justice for his mom be? He was knocking shit off.
Well, I don't think people who subscribe to being in the streets and include themselves in that activity. I don't think you should go to jail if we get into it and I kill you. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the justice system. In the justice system, she conspired to kill this man. She guilty of first degree premeditated murder. And she went to the Airbnb. She sent in his location. They got her phone tracked at the hotel he's trying to book. Like they got her dead to rights. Like I think people just felt bad about convicting a woman who would, you know, and she was saying, you know, her boyfriend was physically abusive, and that's kind of how she was put in this position.
And I want to play that clip next and let the ladies get into this. The judge wouldn't allow the domestic violence charges to be considered. Let's hear what she says.
It's not coming in at all, not in opening statements, not in any question of a witness.
Like to get into it also in our opening statement. I don't know if we.
I know you would like to. I would like to be, you know, 20 pounds lighter. However, that's not going to happen anytime soon.
Here, the state is arguing that things that have actually happened to her and reasons as to why she may have been in the position that she was in are not relevant to her state of mind, but yet something that happened years prior, something that has nothing to do with her, is relevant. So, I mean, it seems unbalanced. If we're going to have a trial and there's going to be evidence put forth about all this stuff, and Alicia Andrews can't talk about why it is that she was in a position, she was in a car with an individual, why she was giving up her phone, why she may have been outside of a club with an individual, why she didn't call the police, and all these different things. If she can't talk about that, it just seems to me as to be unfair.
Well, and again, that's why I asked you about the only way this comes in is if she testifies. Now, if she decides to testify, then we will have another discussion about this. And by then, I will have heard all of the state's evidence, and then I'll be able to, again, consider whether or not any of this testimony would now be relevant, okay?
Mia, do you think that that the judge should allow the testimony of the domestic violence? Do you think she was coerced? What's your thoughts?
When they say domestic violence, was he charged with it, or is it just she said that he was abusive?
She said that he was abusive, and her best friend testified, which I have a clip of.
Right. So for me, that's hearsay. That's speculation. If there's no actual criminal charges, like, I think the judge made the correct call, because right now we have a woman that could be facing, you know, murder one, which is death row. And she's going to say and do whatever she can. To be honest, she is very guilty. I definitely think she won in this end. She was clearly a conspirator. She clearly was part of the planning. She was very integral. I think people need to understand women are just as nasty as men, and women commit just as nasty crimes as men. We don't have to be coerced. Women are very quick to blame men and cry foul and say domestic violence and yada, 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 da, 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 blah, 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 because everybody naturally wants to view women as the weaker. But you'd be surprised, a lot of women, and probably her as well, will be the ones to mastermind a lot of these plans. More often than you think.
And
women will mass.
Her boyfriend, who was charged with this one, he also, the same rifle he used for this one, they say that rifle was used in another homicide, and he got charged for that one as well.
Okay. I'm gonna play the clip of her best friend, and then I'm gonna let Heaven go, because Heaven, I know you got some another life to you, and get your thoughts on it.
Describe the nature of your relationship.
She's one of my bestest friends. Yes.
Did Alicia Andrews ever mention to you that Isaiah Chance was in a gang?
She mentioned that there were rumors that he was in a gang.
And when did she mention that? When was that conversation? Was that before June of 2024?
It was before June of 2024, but I can't give you a specific date.
Did you previously say that you thought it was in January or February of 2024?
Yes, I did. I was throwing out dates.
And she specifically told you that she was aware that he was in a gang. Is that correct?
She was aware that he was tied in or affiliated within a gang, yes.
Do you remember what gang that was?
I believe it's NHG.
Okay. And is that a gang in Jacksonville, Florida?
Yes, it is.
And you yourself, living in Jacksonville, Florida, you are aware with a rapper by the name of Julio Foolio, Charles Jones, the victim in this case. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And that is a name that you have been familiar with for a very long time. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Approximately how many years have you known or heard of Julio Foolio, Charles Jones?
Since like 2016, so I would say going on a decade.
the defendant, Ms. Andrews, is saying or texting you in a message, but if you think about it, everybody dissing everybody, what does PPL mean?
That's abbreviation for people.
And then it says from out east.
That's a hood in Jacksonville.
Okay. And is that, when you say out east, a hood in Jacksonville, is that an area associated with ATK and 1200?
More so 1200.
And it says out east, they side, so, and then OFC, do you know what that means?
Of course.
They gone say some, but it don't even be, what is this?
She's referring to La Papa. He's a rapper.
Okay. And do you know what gang La Papa is involved in?
He's from 1200.
Okay. And then it says, like that, F.R. Foolio. Is that a reference to Julio Foolio, the victim in this case?
That would be correct.
It says, be the one talking shit, then all the little, and then I'm not going to say it, N-I-G-G-A-S come, and the other extra ass people. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then can you read what your response is to that?
Everybody be dissing. That's how SB when them and choose to live like that. So that's what come with that lifestyle. It's sad, but it ain't gonna stop. Like famous people do it too. Look at Dirk. He always talking about Tuka. Like it's always gonna be like that.
Okay, Heaven, what's your thoughts? Do you think she was coerced, or do you think she's the mastermind?
These abuse allegations came out after he was already.
I'll let the
and there's
fellas
no,
know more on it.
There's never ever been so. Correct. I've lived many lives, Nora. Neighbors tend to call the cops when things get out of hand in domestic situations. And if it was to the point where she had to contribute to him being unalived.
No, this is not her boyfriend. The guy that she killed, her boyfriend wanted killed.
Oh.
Julio
Then yeah, she absolutely was the mastermind. Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
Then that side of the life.
But she's alleged that the game.
Sorry, I've had many lives. So yes, absolutely.
She's
then.
alleged
on that side, yes.
That
absolutely.
the gang member boyfriend coerced her to do it. That's what she's alleged.
Oh no, she wasn't coerced. No. She's doing that.
She's right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And not
from what did she
out,
benefit from?
Because she cannot sit there and say I was coerced. I don't know anything. I was coerced. I don't know. They made me just do this part. They just made me do this part. I don't know.
I'm going to be honest, full disclosure, I would absolutely sit in a jury of my peers and lie for my best friend. Hands down. I wouldn't even blink if she asked me. I'd be like, girl, I got you. I got you. Don't care. Hands down. That's my blood sister. I lie in a heartbeat. I straight up would.
Question.
Legitimately, without question, I am the friend that you would call at midnight when shit goes bump in the night. I no questions asked. Send me the coordinates. I'm coming. So I am not surprised that her best friend stood on 10 toes on loyalty and was there in core for her girl. Because I would do the same thing for my girl, especially if it was between murder one and going on death row, or the lesser charge and being able to be out in 15 years with good behavior. I'd do it.
Question, Mia, who's your favorite character and Set It Off?
Oh, I don't know.
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh shit.
Okay, so Queen Latifah, Ray Fox, Elise Neal. Is it Elise Neal? My favorite character was
Kimberly Elise.
Kimberly Elise. Sorry.
Yeah.
My
and
favorite
Jada.
Oh, Jada. No, Jada lived.
Oh, Mia, you never seen Set It Off?
I don't know. Let me Google it. I got my computer. Hold on.
Okay, Mia, you gotta
I know. I know what you're talking about.
But on the judge reading the text messages for a minute.
I thought I was going to have a seizure.
Text messages was ridiculous.
I literally thought I was going to have a seizure, but she was reading.
I had said
what does OFC mean? Of course.
Of course. Right?
No, I know.
Right,
the judge.
right,
yes. Yeah. She's like, of course.
Oh, well, the ones in the chat, they said you're getting a lesson. I'm like, what?
Who's getting a lesson? Is the judge getting a lesson?
White lady.
I only speak like this because I was in the military and got made fun of for my accent. And it was terrible. I had to brief people.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They couldn't understand me being from Boston. Apparently, it was.
There's a video that was leaked. She was hanging out with him that night. I'm gonna play it.
And I don't even drink. Hold on.
You supposed to have a chaser.
Appreciate everybody popping out for my birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday!
Everybody got their shot, put their shot in the air, man. Okay, David. Everybody take their shit on 3, man. 1, 2, 3. Got my brother with me. He done popped out for me for my birthday. He done time. They tell me lit. Oh, God. Yeah.
Damn, this is so trippy.
We came deep and fuck for my birthday, man. Everybody coming up the stairs. No cap, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We deep as hell. We deep as hell. 20 deep. Lit everywhere we go.
So Slim, after seeing this clip, do you view the people you roll with differently? Like, man, is somebody setting me up? Because like she was there on the last night of his life at the Airbnb.
Well, she used to date Young and Ace's brother back in 2018.
Oh, okay.
And, she feels that, you know, allegedly Julio had him taken out when Young and Ace got hit up. That dude passed away. So the prosecution was actually able to connect those dots and kind of paint that picture to say that she always wanted this dude unalive because the guy's name was 23. And that's why it was important that she get him on the 23rd. That all of that coincide with all of that. I've been following this for a while. Again, he got killed right down the street from me. So
okay.
Yeah.
Well, this was helpful. See, now because I'm like, why would she want him unalive? Like now I'm like, all right, okay, fine. Justice was served. This is the video of them unaliving him.
Damn.
Did one person die in this?
Yes,
That's a lot of bullets.
Yeah,
only one person died?
That's exactly
Yeah.
what it was like that.
Not a good angle. This is the better one, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it right there.
My bad,
So
guys.
even though you're thinking like only one person died, Heaven, remember, like I told you, she rode past. The girl rode past and told them which car he was in and where he was sitting. So one of the dudes runs out in front of the car as it's leaving the parking lot, and he's shooting through the windshield. So they're only shooting at the passenger seat, but everybody else got shot.
Look, if you're
gonna want me to play it again?
No, I'm just talking about like people. If you're gonna like take somebody's life, learn to aim. Just practice aiming before you.
Well, these aren't
That's a
professionals.
whole lot of. I
These
know.
aren't professionals. That's why that's why so many
But you're
gunshots.
wasting a lot of bullets. Like that's
Yeah.
too much evidence against yourself.
I got a better
Just
angle,
stop.
guys.
Nah, there wasn't a lot of evidence. The dude who got the rifle, he got a shell catcher on it, so he really didn't leave no barrels.
Smart man.
Most of them had shell catchers, except for the dude shooting the switch.
Yeah, they wanted him gone.
Look at these fools. I don't know.
I know
It's just such a waste of
make
life.
bullets
So, and
ridiculously
it's like another video, right, that they showed to the prosecution where you see her come through in the car, the spot where he's at. They come, he's like going into the lobby of the hotel. They come, the shooters come in another car. They drive around the back of the hotel. They all get out and they get intersecting fields of fire.
That video
and then they all shoot and kill him. So it's not like they shooting and missing. They're shooting and hit. They shot him. They shot everybody else in the car. It was a second car with them. They shot the people in that car.
I was gonna say, like that was a lot of rounds.
They shot like 5 or 6 people, but they only killed him.
Oh, these niggas out there.
Is this the video?
Because some of that is return fire. So I know that some of they weren't shooting back at them.
Oh, I finally found the video, guys.
It was 3 shooters.
This is like really complicated to find. Because I think they want it hidden because it's so graphic. Because I'm like, I knew I saw it. Here it is. I think this is it. I hope. Is this what it, Doc?
This is it.
Okay.
See, he's in that black Charger that you see far to the left, right? He's going into the hotel. Those 2 cars under, they running around setting up on him now. So they running around the hotel setting up on him. She drives by in another car and tells them where she's at, and then she turns the car around and drives out of the parking lot. And this is where they run up on him and catch him.
You're gonna see him trying to leave.
So he's trying to leave, and they shooting in the front of the windshield of the car.
And they only gave her manslaughter?
Yeah, see how he's shooting right into the windshield? So they're only trying to kill him.
Oh, shoot. Oh my God.
She should get conspiracy to commit murder.
You
see that car that's leaving? You see that car that was
should I
leaving
play it
at the end of the
again?
video? No, that car that was leaving. She's in that car. They say they tracked her phone. She's in that car that was riding out of the parking lot. That car that's leaving right there, that's her with the brake lights on. That's her leaving and telling them where he's at in the car. That was her driving away.
Well,
what a
stay off
waste
the street.
of life.
Right.
Dude, that's
stay
so
off the streets. Take all
what
that
a waste of life.
and turn it towards the government.
Or just go to the military. If you about all that action, just
don't do that. Don't do that. I am under 40 years old. I'm 100% disabled. Don't do that.
They already with the smoke already. They're not, and they're not revolutionaries. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well.
Maybe we need better leaders in the streets to teach these young boys to be revolutionaries rather than gang members. Community leaders instead of gang members. How about that? Let's give these young boys, these young men, some real mentorship and put them in the right direction, and then we can have the world that we need to have and have our money and actually have America first.
Well, in fairness, though, we seen politically that political figures like in Black Panther Party, Weather Underground, they got the same outcome as the gangbangers. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like when you're a revolutionary, you get a 401k and a retirement plan. Black Panthers did 70 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? So you get the same.
And he wasn't even a revolutionary. So
you get the same outcome as your gangbanging. The difference is the CIA and FBI do it to you. So you get the same outcome.
True.
Well, hey, Doc.
Damned if we do, we're damned if we don't. Same like when we vote. May the odds be ever in your favor.
Yeah. This, yeah, no, I deleted it. Never mind. But this is I'm not a lawyer, but she has 2 million subs. She's explaining the charges because someone had questions.
To say that we just got the verdict in Florida versus Alicia Andrews, and she was convicted of the lesser included charge of manslaughter for her case. So she was charged with first degree murder, which required intent. The juries did not find her guilty of that. Another lesser included was second degree. The jurors did not find her guilty of that, but they did find her guilty of manslaughter, which can be done voluntarily or involuntarily. But that is what they determined that she was guilty of. They also found her not guilty of the second count, which was conspiracy to commit. So they said not guilty of that. So sentencing will be in December. This video is a little bit crazy. I'll see if I can add a clip. If not, maybe I'll post another one later. I am also working on recaps for the other days. I tried to post day 5. I don't know why I didn't post, but that is the results of this trial. There you go. What y'all think about it?
Well, guys, we could do our closing thoughts and say what we all think of it. This was a great show, guys. Thank you so much for coming and being here in the chat. We appreciate you. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. We're going to allow ladies to go first. Heaven, what's your closing thoughts?
Geez, drugs are bad and K, and stay out of gangs, and be a revolutionary, not a gang member. At least you'll go down in history books. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Have a great night. Thanks for hosting tonight, Nora. It was good to have you on the Man Cave.
Thank you. The Woman Cave. I'm Trump. I took over. But before I let Mia go, guys, if you're watching, please hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. All right, Mia.
Great episode for the first ever episode of the Woman Cave. Great episode. I learned a lot. I now know who Julio Foolio is, RIP. Did not know who he or any of those other co-conspirators were, so I guess now I've learned something new. And I also want to say congratulations to New York City. Let you guys eat that cake. Don't have any buyer's remorse on that. And I'm excited to see how it all plays out. We do need a relatively large city in the United States to test out this theory of socialism and communism. So I'm glad they have stepped up to be the guinea pigs. So we shall see. And I hope everybody has a good night.
Yes. All right, Doc, what's your closing thoughts?
For people who are upset, I think the people of New York spoke. They'd rather go with socialism or communism over 2 other guys who had no plan in place to do anything better for the people of New York. Everybody make sure you get out and vote. If you didn't like what happened, you'll have a chance to change it soon. So make sure you get out and vote. Tune into the new party. We'll be back tomorrow. Everybody have a good night.
Yes, come back tomorrow. Slim, what's your closing thoughts?
Oh man, great episode. Thank you, Nora, for hosting tonight. Awesome job as always. But yeah, man, I'm pro-life always, but I'm not totally against abortion. I'm just against full-term abortion. It's a big difference. So with that being said, man, we're gonna see y'all Monday, but new party on tomorrow night, I believe. Peace.
Yes. And Ken, what's your closing thoughts?
Slim is part of the problem because he wants Krishan Rock and Blueface to have more children. Mia, make sure you watch Set It Off, right? Make sure you check that out. And New York has spoken, man, and it's interesting to see. And we need some change. You know what I mean? America's moving forward, and try not to get left behind. Listen to the people, though. The people are speaking. You know what I mean? So Mondani's election is the pendulum swinging the other way. It's the same as when Trump got elected. It's a shot at the establishment. So let's see what happens.
Exactly. Guys, thank you so much for allowing me to host. It was Women's Night. I'm just kidding. It's always the Man Cave Monday and Wednesday night. Shout out to Ken, 85, Doc, and Heaven, part of our Man Cave. And shout out to Mia. She's a part of the new party. Thank you guys so much to our awesome team. If you're not already following them, please go follow them. But guys, democracy spoke. I am not for communism. I don't really like socialism, but that's what the people in New York voted for. Okay. So we should be happy that we live in a free and fair society where we have free and fair elections. I know many people don't think we do, but this shows we did. We have a Republican government and a Republican president, yet Democrats still won. And I don't want to hear this cap about, oh, it was blue cities, blah, 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 blah. New Jersey and, Virginia in particular is purple. So, guys, Republicans, wake up. Blue wave is coming if you don't change. People want Epstein files. People want their food stamps. People want the economy to be fixed. And I do think better times are coming. So I'm not trying to be doom and gloom, but I need the Republicans to stay focused on the people. And that's it. That's my closing thoughts. Guys, if you're watching, please come back tomorrow night. I don't know what my topic's going to be, but we will be back here at New Party at 8 p.m. And also, please, if you don't already have a membership, please subscribe. You have emojis and different things that you can get. And we'll be hosting a member-only stream coming soon. God bless, good night, and long live democracy.